So John Wick 4 has absolutely smashed it. Really, really, really smashed it. Franchise best, franchise record, and then Deadline loves to attribute even more records to these things, you know. Best for Lionsgate in pandemic era. No one cares about that anymore. Shut up. But yeah, this has done very, very well. It just goes to show, generally speaking, that people will show up to films that are deemed good. They always do. They don't turn up to films which are deemed bad. It's not a theatre issue. It's not a, it's not a fearing issue, a bug issue, whatever. All it is a quality issue that is leading to the degradation of theatres and cinemas. So, John Wick Chapter 4, great film. I did my review of it on, was it like Friday? Pretty late Friday. It's not my best work. I did contemplate doing another review of it, but I'll leave it linked above for those that may have missed it. But just full warning, it's not my best work, okay? I was very, very tired. Been a long ass day, but it was such a good film. I had such a good time with it. It has done $72 million plus opening. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. That, FYI, is just stateside. Just stateside. It's done really, really, really well. So, absolutely smashed it. Really smashed it. So, let's check this out. Sunday AM. It says refresh for more updates and a chart. So, we'll cover all of that as well. Early estimates on John Wick Chapter 4 show a similar Friday. Previews to Saturday trajectory of minus 13% as John Wick Chapter 3 for 23.66 million for a revised franchise and Lionsgate pandemic record opening of $72.5 million. Lionsgate will report their figures soon. It will be $70 plus million. It's done really so good. So the official studio reported numbers are updated in bold, and the rest we're waiting updates on. So what are they? This is the we'll scroll down and have a look basically. So it is literally $72.5 million. Sorry, because that's the reported numbers in bold. So it's done really well. $72.5 million. Goodness me. These films have tiny budgets. Amazingly small budgets that you just would not think of at all. And just for comparison's sake, right? This is a 3-hour film. So 3+ hours you need to show it at a theatre. Because, of course, you have to have, trailer times and things like that attached to it. So, 3,855 theatres. Bearing in mind, Shazam! Fury of the Gods, 4,000 theatres. Terrible. $45.2 million total. Week 2. Awful. This one, week 1, $72.5 million. It can't show as many in a day in terms of its overall showings. And it also isn't even on as many theatres as the DC films. It's done so good. So good. It just goes to show people like this stuff. Stop making crap. Lionsgate are literally the last sort of wholly independent studio that is actually producing good content now. Obviously, they do produce some crap, but they're not beholden to some of these weird sort of ESG crap and DI crap or DEI, whatever you want to call it. They just, we'll make this, whatever, who cares? We'll just, kill hundreds of thousands of people in this film. Yeah, who cares? Cool. That's what people want. That's how they've been able to keep making these films. Keanu Reeves. Epic in this role. Such a good film. Such a good film. So just scroll down, taking a look at everything else. Abysmal. Abysmal showing for Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. Has only done a $209.8 million domestic. Awful. Really, really awful. Just staggeringly low. Really just... Oof. It's not done well. It's really not done well. So Saturday AM, yesterday update. Anyway, Lionsgate John Wick Chapter 4 received its best grade ever from audiences with a solid A cinema score and 5 stars on ComScore. I think some of that is because people have had enough of cape films and also, bad film fatigue. So for this to come along, it's one of the most masterfully shot films. It will be, hot prediction, the best looking film in theatres this year. In terms of its cinematography, you will not be able to beat it. It has the best cinematography going. Remove all the action from the equation. The cinematography mixed with the colour grading is second to none. It's a work of art. It really is. So yeah, it's done so well. Post-tracking grosses held largely steady over Friday night with $22.4 million. FYI, Grace Randolph gave this a rotten. What are you doing? Honestly, what are you actually doing? You gave it a rotten. Why? How would you give this a rotten? Like, I understand film is subjective, but there are objective truths about this film which are a technical, masterpiece. Like, technically speaking, this has the best cinematography of any film released so far this year, and you're not gonna score it higher just on those grounds? Really? That's woeful. That is woeful. So we go to Rotten Tomatoes. I literally cannot believe that she scored this as low as it was. Why would you give it a rotten? So, 95 critics, 95 audience. We go to the critics. Can I actually look at them? Well, apparently not. Oh, for goodness sake. There we go. I don't know if hers is on here, because it was just bizarre. I learnt from it from someone else. And I was like, what? How did you give it that? How would you give this a rotten? But bearing in mind, doesn't come as much of a surprise. This is the individual that gave Rambo, the last Rambo film, a rotten, and having not even finished the film. So that speaks volumes just there. But the critics near universally love it, quite rightly so. There are objective truths about this film which are just factual. Again, technically, it's a technical perfection. It's a great film from sort of technical elements, camera work and things like that. It's beautiful. There is one incredible, and it truly is incredible, long shot. Well, there's actually a few incredible long shots. And how in any way you would downgrade it is just beyond me. Absolutely beyond me. I don't think I can see it on here. But anyway, apparently she did give it a rotten, which is just baffling to me. But it's done really well. Like, it's done great. And rightly so. Rightly so, this film. So $72 million? It'll be interesting to see where this one ends. There's not many... Yeah, rotten, here you go. Fucking what are you doing? You scum. Anyway. Oh, no. No. I'm going to your bloody... Anyway, here it is. The Paris action sequences are stunning. But this is the first John Wick not written by Kolstad, and it shows. The film is hard to follow and not engaging. It plays more like a stunt show than an actual movie. Also, that ending, what were they thinking? How did you not follow this incredibly basic, simple film? Wow. You airhead. Goodness. Anyway, I'm just turn this video into a rag on Grace Randolph. But that just goes to show the elements that people are downgrading it on. Oh, it was hard to follow. No, it wasn't. Is that it? That's it. So, okay, cool, fine. But you'll keep lapping at Marvel shite. No worries. Anyway, let me know what you think of John Wick Chapter 4 down below. People don't like it because it steers clear the industry of superhero stuff. Goes to show that they're on their way out. Cheers, guys. Take care.